Hey folks, welcome back to some more Simpsons games. Danzog Lovington here.
And Bocage Royale.
And we're finally getting to level 2, and my cursor is gone from the screen now. So, we foiled their plan to make a machine out of purple stuff. Now they need hats from the Springfield shopping mall.
Eat my short.
Alright, I left in the music for a bit because it's different from the first level. Some variety in this game for a change. So the second level is not as hard as the first one. You basically just have to find the goals that are presented to you. They're just like sitting there for you to pick up, find a hat. In the other one, you had to find out how to change the purple colored object to something else. So it was quite a bit more challenging in terms of puzzles. This one's more challenging with the platforming and stuff.
The worst platform than the first one. But at least you already got 4 letters, so...
That's right. Right away I collect that. We're getting Marge in this level. And people have been discussing. I'm really enjoying the discussions going on about this game since I'm learning a lot about it from reading them. It turns out that when you get all the letters, that character from your family will help you fight the final boss of the level. And so I barely showcased the boss at all, but apparently the boss of the first level was Nelson Muntz throwing water balloons, just like in that episode of The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
And Maggie was helping you by dropping bowling balls off a cliff, and you had to control the balls. And I don't know if I even did that. I just tapped the B button to win that.
Why did that? Oh, they're going into stores.
Yep. There's a lot more people in this, and they sort of just come out randomly. So that's why I was able to get this. This level was easier to do with like save states and stuff. I could see how gaming over would be easier on this level than in the first level. Which would mean you'd have to play the first level again to get back here.
Oh.
Yeah. So if somebody wanted to do calculations and consider every load state I have a game over, or every 2 load states is a game over, then you see how many times I would have to play the first level again. There's another hat. That's the objective.
Oh, to collect all the hats?
That's right. You missed the dialogue. You weren't watching.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue.
Here we go, guys. If anyone's played the game before, you know what's coming. Candy bar jumping. Be prepared to watch this for a long time because I did not do any of this with save states. I started here, put 1 save state here, and then did the rest of this by myself. So I hope you enjoy. I wanted to showcase all the jumps in a row somehow. I wanted to prove to myself I could do it. It's insta-death if you touch any of that gravel. Quicksand.
Insta-death powder.
Death water, as Proton John would call it. Showed a game over screen here for the first time. Let's hope we can do it. I hope you all enjoy the background music. I thought it was appropriate for this. Some of my first time doing a lot of audio editing. Okay. Let's see if we can make it.
Oh, first jump. Boom.
Now the jumping is really hard and tedious, and this is pretty much what caused a lot of people to turn off the game and get rid of it, never play it again. I think.
Yeah, this platforming is just so ridiculous.
It's tough, and you are forced to start again if you die, and if you got the game over, you'd have to do the first level again. I liked it because I had save states. I liked the challenge.
Like, if you got through this level with like 2 lives left, you have to beat the first level flawlessly.
And get to this part of the level.
Yeah. What?
It's cool though. It is a real challenge, and it allows you to get used to what this game is going to have to offer. I think. Like I said, I've only beaten the second level now. But if the rest of the game has anything like this, I have practiced it. This is me practicing it.
Man, the whole background is gray, too.
really drab.
Really original.
The candy isn't even exciting. I didn't notice that those were candy bars until I got to the lollipops.
Those were lollipops? I thought they were spikes of doom.
No, those are lollipops, and you can only land on them when they're horizontal. Are we almost there? I'm not listening to the audio, so I don't know how close I am. Might be giving something away for people listening to this. And I cut out a great many a death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man. Instant death.
So who's done this? Anybody out there who was able to do this? People have been saying, yeah, I beat this without a Game Genie. I beat this when I was a kid. Took me a year, took me 2 years to get past the second level, things like that. And that's wonderful. I'm definitely not planning to do a save stateless run of this. I beat the first level without save states yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And I could definitely see myself getting into this game and going through all of it. Just doing the first level, I could not have seen that. But now that I've done this is definitely the kind of thing that I remember as a kid hating. But I would have played it for a long time. Would I have beaten it? I don't know.
It would have been taken away from you.
We will never know.
Yeah. Oh man, this game, I would never have even bothered to beat this game. I would have just gotten frustrated and quit after like 3 days.
Yeah, if it wasn't, you'd have to return it to Blockbuster.
Yeah, thank goodness. This is what I was saying. Oh, I almost had it. You flinched.
Hey, don't you worry. If anyone can tell, I've indicated that we are just about finished here. We're gonna move on in this level. Finally get past this part, which is notorious and infamous. This is in the Angry Video Game Nerd review of this game. That section of the game.
How did you indicate it?
No, he doesn't play the whole game. He just shows off a few sections of it. And he shows off that part.
Well, how did you indicate that?
Oh, in the audio.
With what?
You'll see. We're not listening to the audio while we watch this with the commentary, but... So he doesn't know. Bocage doesn't know what's coming. Or what happened already, so... A little treat for you guys. These candy canes... I guess they tried to themize this level, which is kind of cool.
On candy?
Well, it's just shopping mall, so... Shop-ing mall, so there's stores. One of them must be a candy store. We jumped over some fast food bags earlier that looked like diapers.
Oh, okay, yeah, I thought those were diapers.
They weren't diapers. I thought they were diapers too, at first. Those Crusties are a free life. The palettes are swapped a little bit for every level. As you can tell, Bart's shorts and the user interface start menu thing at the bottom aren't purple anymore. They were purple in the level where you had to make things not purple, but now they're blue. Same with Krusty's hair and stuff. They like matched things a little bit differently in this level. Oh, okay, so I had to show off the boss music because it is 2 seconds of the Simpsons theme. A little bit less, actually. It's like 1 point something seconds of the Simpsons theme looped over and over and over and over while you're fighting the boss. It is the most annoying thing I have ever heard of. And at that point, I stopped giving this game any credit. Yeah, in the first one, I was like, I understand. They need purple things for their machine. No, that's not how they made this game. They made a level where Bart needs to stop purple things, then wrote that the Space Mutants needed to happen. I'm sure of it, because in this one, it's the same thing. It's like, oh, now we need hats. You're in a shopping mall collecting hats. I'm pretty sure that the level design was done before the storyline. And when it comes to making boss music, what effort was this? How much effort did they put into that? Like, come on. There we go, rant over.
I'm so glad I haven't heard it because oh man, this just sounds. That's just so lame.
I left it in for every boss fight in this level.
Who is that?
I think that's Principal Skinner.
He has a mustache.
No, I think that's his mouth.
Oh my goodness. It looks like a mustache.
So a lot of coins come out of those garbage cans. Oh, I missed that hat. Gotta go back. If you jump on a garbage can and then jump off, a coin will come out of it. It's kind of neat. I have to say all the secrets now because Nidoking's gonna type all the secrets in that I missed. It was great. I love it. It's so good to learn about the game without having to play. Without having to look at a walkthrough, I get to play it and then people tell me what I did wrong. It's awesome. I know I missed some hats. You could point out every hat I missed too. When I watched this video, I noticed I missed some hats. Oh, and I'll mention this. There's the people that walk out of the store. There's a woman and a man. There's the black guy. Might be Carl. He wears a hat, but I didn't notice that until a little bit just after this. I thought that there was a red-headed version of him right there.
No, yeah.
I was a moron for thinking that. I thought he was maybe some kind of ginger. And there's the woman with the cowboy hat. Because there's cowboy hats, I put a song from Oklahoma in this.
Oh, nice.
You actually recommended it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I love that song.
Oh, I messed up a save state. Coin. I think those garbage cans actually hold more secrets that I didn't unlock. Yeah, it was great. Everyone talking about stuff that I didn't showcase and how funny it was. And I guess the bowling ball thing. And I didn't say that Nelson was the first boss in the first one. I didn't know anything about that boss. I actually just, when I played the level and beat it for the first time, it took me less than like 12 seconds to kill that guy and finish. I was so sick of the game that I was possessed by someone to finish that boss without doing anything. I think we're getting close to the end of this too. I don't actually know, but there's another platforming section, but it's not so bad.
Oh, you need more hats. You need so many hats.
11 more? Yeah, there's way more hats than you need in this level though, and that's the thing. A lot of people like the first level more than this because this is completely linear. The other one had like an overworld Springfield thing where you could find secrets. You can like go back to stuff. You can't go back down escalators in this level.
Oh, weird. Yeah.
These boots.
This game is so weird. It's so.
Let me tell you about these boots.
Super inconsistent.
Yeah, I think you were right yesterday that these programmers are lazy. It's not like they thought all these things out. It's just.
This is The Simpsons, and let's platform it, and let's get some things.
And it was the first Simpsons game ever made.
Yeah, because they were probably like, we just have to get one out first.
Yeah, Acclaim was like, let's capitalize. So those boots are like thwomps. Took me a while to figure that out. When they're on the ground though, they create like a shockwave thing too. So they're like
AOE as it were.
No, they're not AOE. It's stun. AOE. It's like the cracked thwomps that leave a stun when they if you're on the ground when they hit the ground. Took me a while to notice because the sound cue for that is literally like. There's like you get no more clue than that it'll give you a shockwave. More boss time.
This time he's in a shoe.
Now I think this reference is to the Ed Sullivan Show. Really big shoe, really big shoe, really big. That's how he says really big show, and that's the name of the store there, I guess.
Right.
And also, I think it's the name of the boss. That's what I called it while I was fighting it.
Really big shoes.
Yeah, so if you touch the boot on the bottom or like the corners, it'll kill you. You gotta jump on his head. And the bosses have also had hats that you have to knock off of them by like jumping up into their heads from underneath. Well, that's the same as all the shoppers. The shoppers. No problems there when you're using save states. So I want to go back and get some shoppers. So which mall is this? Springfield Mall? Before they had the Angel?
I suppose so.
I don't go to very many malls.
I don't like them all.
Unless it's to perform. It's not like I'm doing much. But yeah, I don't like shopping. I'd much rather that somebody get me a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of clothes that I know are gonna look good, than like I'm gonna go out and figure it all out. Moonwalking sneakers, spring sneakers. So here the theme has changed from candy. And there, boss is dead, so I can get these helmets.
That counts as a hat.
Yep, they're hats. Helmets? No, yeah, you're right. Helmets are not hats. Or are they? I don't care.
They go on your head and cover your head.
I don't care. If somebody called a helmet a hat, I would not get mad at them.
No, I guess.
But I would not personally ever do that. If I saw a helmet, I probably wouldn't say, "Nice hat!"
Yeah. Lame.
I got enough hats to finish the level.
Sale.
But no,
Hats.
no, I'm gonna get all the hats
Hat
that I
sale.
find anyway.
52% off hats.
Yeah, why is it 52%? I had to look really closely to make sure I wasn't crazy there. Somebody tell me why.
Is that a reference?
Yeah. These are annoying, but because the reason they're annoying is because I didn't know what they were, and I was like checking them out. And that I was like, what the? What were they? It's now I get it. Okay, just talking it out right now. I just figured this out. These are a magic trick. The sawing a lady in half magic trick.
Oh.
Oh man. What the hell? Rabbits.
Ding, Eureka.
There's a bit of a eureka moment coming up too, because right now I'm just focusing on traversing these rabbits. God, that I was stumbled. That the head, I didn't notice that the walking things were legs of the woman's head. I just thought it was a woman.
I thought it was like a card with legs.
Yeah. I thought it was like a sack racer. Like someone in a potato sack race. Alright, here we go. I actually do know what I'm supposed to do now. Like, there was a second where I tried to walk back, and that's why I hit that alien. I wanted to go back and get the other hats, because you get these hats, yeah, that the bunnies are coming out of.
Tricky.
And there's me, like, just confirming that you can do it, and then, yeah. More hats, even though I don't need them. The aliens don't have enough to power their super sonic machine yet.
May I just have a Belvedere?
Belvedere, quite nice. Thrifty. Yeah, okay, not much going on. I don't know if it happened yet, but yeah, I'll talk about it now. These garbage cans, when you jump out, you get here's some handkerchiefs. You get a coin, and a couple times I noticed that you can do it more than once on the same garbage can. Get more than one coin. I didn't check every single one. Oh, more platforming. This one's a bit of a joke, though.
It's the same, but with tinier things.
Yeah? No, it's, this again with no save states once I started the platforming. It's much easier. So I was like, oh. I was ready to play the Falldown music again, but nope, no need. He actually had to perform a little hop, I think. Couldn't figure out any other way to get over. Okay, yeah, here's the garbage can where I found,
Those rings were kind of nifty.
yeah. No, I don't mind the horrible jumping and everything so much anymore. You get used to it. Of course, I have leniency with my hits don't matter. My hits are like the points, and whose line is it anyway?
Yeah.
So yeah, this garbage can I noticed gives you a coin, and if you do it again, you get another one. And if you do it a third time, if you do it 3 times in one state, you can get free man. I'll just say it. You get a crusty man.
Crusty! 52% off.
What was that? Yeah, is that normal? Somewhere? Sometime? Just magic. There's the magic shop. What's that? A top hat. The magic hat. So this boss music again. Another less than 2 seconds of the Simpsons theme, 8-bit. Played over and over. And it looks like Skinner again, except he's throwing decks of cards instead of whatever he was throwing before. Werther's Originals, I think.
Werther's Originals. I hate butterscotch.
I love butterscotch. How can you be a Canadian and hate butterscotch, man?
I don't like butter. Man, it's just burnt sugar. Burnt
sugar's delicious.
I don't need that.
Haven't you ever done the Native American thing where you pour honey onto dough and put it over a fire?
Yeah, but that is a little
amazing.
More, yeah. But that's not exactly like butterscotch. I don't like.
No, it doesn't taste anything like butterscotch.
That's really good.
I do like Werther's Originals.
No, I'm not.
They remind me of Mama.
Yeah, not into it. Even as a little kid, if they had offered me a Werther's, no, sorry.
You'd maybe touch one and they'd all be stuck together, and you're like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't like a lot of stuff as a kid that everybody else liked.
Yeah, I was a bit weird. I didn't like soda until I was like 8 years old.
Fizzy drinks. You called them fizzy drinks,
Yeah.
first of all, which was abnormal in of itself. But then you wouldn't drink them. You're scared of them.
Yeah, I didn't really, just wasn't into it.
Well, we all have our quirks.
Awkward phobia.
I had a girlfriend in high school who had never played cards in her life, which was so mind-boggling to me and my family. And she hated chocolate and made a point of saying that she hated chocolate anytime anyone referenced or brought chocolate up. Anyway, final boss of the level, where I don't know if you get any better boss music for this. I think you actually do get a slightly longer boss track. But it's the babysitter. Do you remember her from The Simpsons?
Yeah, she was the one that hated Bart.
Yeah, the one they kidnapped and tied up because she was a thief.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So this is, one of the really early Simpsons characters where they're all strange.
I hate the
strangely
gray.
rendered.
It looks like Bowser's castle in here.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. What mall would ever have this decor? A really shitty one from the 90s.
No 90s mall went with. Let's go with all gray tile. That'll be great for attracting business.
Yeah, that'll get them to.
All gray.
That'll get them to
tiles.
stay in there because they'll think it's a prison, and they think they're not allowed to leave. We did it. We're done the level. That's level 2. Notoriously hard for that early platforming section, which would send you into fits of fury and quit. But we'll bring you level 3 once I play it. Thanks again. This is Danzel Glovington.
And Bocage Royale.